Go live. And
It's so hot.
what did it? Hang on one second. It's saying I don't have permission to live stream on my own feed. Might have to reset it up. Okay, what's going on? That is very weird. That's never happened before. What did I do? I just changed a setting on my Facebook. Let me try it again. Might have to restart this. I just changed my settings because it wasn't allowing me to go share on Facebook. Um,
Yep, no problem.
Hey, Maciah, by the way,
okay, we're going live.
Jojo is Jojo is an incredible presenter.
Yeah, she's great. She's awesome.
Okay, it's
That was
redirecting to
fun last night.
Facebook Live. Okay, we are live. All right, everybody, I am so grateful to have this conversation. You guys, I am all the information that I've seen so far about Dream Trips, I'm blown away. I'm familiar with the company. We have been part of this for a long time. I've always wanted to partner with a solid travel company for our network to provide the luxury and the lifestyle that all of our members dream of. And who better to hear it from than two experts in this area. So first of all, thank you all for tuning in live. I'm going to actually make sure that this is being shared in our group. I do not want anybody missing this information because this is like a private jet taking off with the amount of activity and things that are going on. So I'm just going to make sure we share this. And first of all, I'm going to introduce Anil. Most of you on my Facebook already know Anil. He has been part of the travel industry for longer than I have been alive. I'm just kidding. But I just wanted to say, he has a ton of experience. And when he aligns with a company like Dream Trips, you really want to pay attention to what he is doing and what is about to happen. This thing is taking off. I can't even, every day I wake up and there's more new people joining the team, more new people excited about it. And Dream Trips has a track record. I mean, travel is undeniable and there's no questions to ask about it. Everybody wants to do it. Everybody wants to be a part of it. Everybody wants to earn trips. Everybody wants to go on trips together, group trips. In our company, our lifestyle portion of our business, I'm actually wearing my lifestyle referral network hoodie today. And the reason is because we are creating something that's never been done before, and who better to partner with a company with a long-standing history. So I'm going to introduce Anil. Anil, please take it away and share your information, share your history with the industry, and we're going to introduce this amazing guest speaker that we have on today. So please go ahead.
Thank you, Callie. And here, and it's really exciting to do this interview with Maciah York. Um, he's in Hawaii, right? So we're not going to feel bad for him. He's actually living the dream, and he's going to talk about that today, how dream trips can make that possible for each and every one of you through being part of Callie's network. And, most of you know me that are in the group. I come from an extensive background in the field and in the industry. However, I have a passion for travel. And in alignment with that passion for travel, I have a passion for helping other people travel the world for less and travel like celebrities. Go on the cruises you want, go to the resorts you want, take the family around the world, lower your stress, have better health, generate income, save on your travel. How about rewarding your staff and employees and your clients in the field with a travel membership or travel savings? So Dream Trip offered all of that. So when I spoke to my good friend Mark Smith, he said, Anil, I'm relaunching a 20-year company that 5 million people have come through that have gone on 30,000 dream trips, and we're going to redo those 30,000 dream trips plus better. And I'm like, I'm in. Because one of the promises I made myself while I still have breath in me is I'm going to have more fun at this last phase of my life than I did previously. And I'm going to work less, hang around better quality people, and help more people. So when I spoke with Maciah, he got introduced to me by Mark Smith. Mark said, Anil, I went to line with Maciah. He's just like you. You guys are going to get along. It's like two brothers from different mothers. And I'm like, good, make it happen. So I invited Maciah to get on today. He's very busy because he's going to share why, but Dream Trips is in a major launch phase right now, like the shuttle taking off at Canaveral in going heading to space. He's like the space shuttle right now with Dream Trips. He's on board the space shuttle. And he's sharing how everyone can get on board for that ride. And so I'm still getting to know him. We only recently met. All I know from my exposure with him so far, he has a big heart. He has 100% of the information. He loves having fun. He loves helping people. And he knows about travel. He knows how to show you how to save on your travel and travel the world as a celebrity. So I'm going to pass the Zoom over to Maciah right now in Hawaii. Let's not feel bad for him. And he's going to share a little bit about what's going on with Dream Trip, his journey, and how you all can benefit through your relationship with Callie.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Anil, and thank you, Callie. I have so much respect for you. It's been so much fun hearing about your story and seeing what you've been able to do, the influence you have, and your heart for helping people, the projects that you're building as a successful entrepreneur. So just congratulations to you and your community. I'm sure the people you lead are just as great as you. So I can't wait to hopefully meet them on maybe one of our trips one day. And Anil, man, I know you're a legend in the industry. So I just appreciate you for having me on here today. Listen, I love talking about travel. Maciah York here. I'm actually originally, my home is in Houston, Texas, originally from Boulder, Colorado, out here in Hawaii. Currently, it's absolutely beautiful. If you haven't been, you got to put it on your bucket list. And I am a co-founder and chief growth officer of DreamTrips International. And listen, I think we live in a special time. People are looking to create more memories in their life, create more experiences in their life. You know, once you get the money monkey off of your back, I truly do believe people, what do they want? They want to go out and see the world. And this is something that I'm personally passionate about. A little bit of just a history of myself. I come from humble beginnings. I grew up with a single mom who would take us off to school, go to work, pick us up from school, and then go back to work. And so I was always just motivated to find something that I could help with a family from a business standpoint. And being involved in getting into entrepreneurship has transformed my life. But I was always passionate about trying to go out and see the world. You know, I never thought that someone like me could be able to check lists and items off of my bucket lists until I heard of this industry and this concept of being able to travel. And listen, I think there's only two main reasons why people don't travel. It's either time or money. And so if we can help eliminate those obstacles for people, you really can go out there and create an incredible life for yourself. And so I found myself here in position with Dream Trips, a 20-year-old brand. And I'll pull up a couple pictures here just to give you a visual of who we are, where we came from. And I'm sure Anil and I can go back and forth. If you have questions, feel free to ask. But let me just give you a quick overview. What makes Dream Trips different? You know, if you look at what's going on out in the world, almost every company is trying to figure out how to implement travel into their model. And the reason why is because there's purpose, there's meaning in there. People want to go out and see the world. A lot of us work hard so we can go out and travel. And Dream Trips really is the godfather of travel. We are the carrot. And what makes us special is we are a fully integrated and globally licensed travel agency. And so we have an entire agency behind us called Rovia. As Anil mentioned, we have over 30,000 different contracts around the world. And so what that means, those are just relationships with vendors, excursion owners, resorts, hotels, condos, different types of trips globally. And so we're very innovative. We're always ahead of the track as far as knowing how travel evolves. And we know that it's personal. You know, everybody travels a little bit differently. We have members that are joining in 150 plus different countries. And so as this community grows, you probably know people in different parts of Europe and Africa and Asia and all over the world that you can participate and travel with, which is fun because now you're learning new cultures and you're learning new languages and you're eating different types of foods and being able to provide those experiences for others. We're a 100% digital platform as well. So no matter where you're at, you can use your booking engine and your DreamTrips portal right from your phone. But I think the coolest thing is, listen, we've had over 5 million people already purchase this product. So we're not trying to figure this thing out. We're not new, seeing if it works. We've mastered it. And we have people having the time of their lives. And we also have some credibility behind us. We've been awarded the #1 travel club year after year after year in multiple different countries. And so you look at Africa, leading travel company, Asia leading travel club, Europe leading travel club, North America's leading travel club. We were actually the world's leading curated group travel company for multiple years in a row. And so this is just good for maybe you're seeing this for the first time, wondering, is there credibility here? Are they new? Are they figuring this thing out? We've already done it and we're only getting better. And so you may have seen this sign. I like showing this picture because this sign was all over the world. If you go to Google and just Google, "You should be here," you're going to see millions of people all over the world who have taken this sign to the beaches of the Maldives, to the deserts in Dubai, to the caves in Dominican Republic and the jungles in Mexico, Turks and Caicos, Greece, all over the world. And so just real quick, I'll make this real simple for you, but what is our product? What is DreamTrips? Well, the first thing you get access to as a member is the #1 only members private booking engine. So you get like your own Expedia.com, except it's DreamTrips.com, where you get up to 80% off on bookings on over 800,000 worldwide hotels. I've used this so many times. Out in Houston, Texas, we always get together for Thanksgiving. I have about 20 family members, all crazy, but we all get together. I don't know how we're still surviving those parties, but we make it happen. But I'm able to use my private booking engine to get savings and incredible savings. So maybe you're a busy parent and you have a son who's on a travel team and you're traveling all the time, or you're an entrepreneur, you're in and out of hotels, or maybe you just want to take a vacation. You're going to get some of the best experiences on your private booking portal. But we also have condos, we have cruises, and 4 and 5 star all inclusive resorts. This is your one-stop shop travel booking portal. Rental cars. I just booked a car. I flew out to California a few weeks ago. I got a rental car for $7 a day. It was insane through this. And so there's a great savings. You know, this is money that you're probably going to spend anyway on travel. Might as well get the best discounts. This is actually the first part of what a Dream Trip member gets access to. Now, our flagship product is called the Dream Trip. And that's probably, you may have seen some buzz going around social media because we have just relaunched this 20-year-old brand and we're just thrilled about it. And what makes Dream Trip special is, Anil and Callie, what I was sharing with a friend of mine, is it makes life less stressful for you. If you've ever planned a trip before, you're exhausted by the time you even take the trip because you want to make it great, right? You want your friends and your family to have a great experience. And so you're digging in and trying to find the best deals. We do all of that for you. And so it's a customized and curated experience that's built into a portal. All you have to do is buy the trip and everything is taken care of for you. For example, we have hotel transfers, meaning when you arrive at the resort, there's going to be somebody there with a Dream Trip sign, and they're going to carefully escort you to your transportation, take your luggage, and drop you off at the destination that you're heading to. We have an on-site Dream Trips host. This is super special because, you know, imagine if you booked a trip through Expedia and they sent one of their employees to the resort, and that one job was just to make sure you had a great experience. That's what a Dream Trips host does. They're just there to accommodate you, make sure that check-in is good. Maybe you want to change something. For example, Callie, my first trip, I went to the Dominican Republic, and I'll never forget. They picked me up at the airport. They dropped me off at the resort. They gave me this little fruity drink. I don't remember what was in it, but I drank it, and it was delicious. And there was a host there we wanted to go skydiving, but skydiving wasn't a part of the itinerary. So we asked the host, can you help set this up for us? She set the whole thing up. So it's just a special, you really get that VIP treatment. Welcome reception. We got a 10-minute massage before we even checked in, excursion. So just imagine this built in trip that just makes your life simple. And so I'll show just a couple more slides here. We do some of the biggest events around the world too. So we do the Super Bowl, Tomorrowland, F1 Monaco, Carnival Rio. We've done Abu Dhabi. And by the way, these aren't trips we're thinking about doing. These are all trips we've already done. The Wimbledon, Coachella, Kentucky. So I just love this. It really allows our customers to think big, dream big, check items off of their bucket list, and just live their best life. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't start living their best life, Anil, until they're 65 or 75, right after retirement. We want to be able to give that opportunity to people today, now. Start doing it now. And so here are just a couple examples. I'll give just one more slide after this. This is one of my favorite trips. This was to Dubai. I had the time of my life for only $589. Okay, it was 3 nights, 4 days. And you went, and you can always add days on the back end and add days on the front end. But we went four-wheeling in the desert. We went camelback riding. I'll never forget, we were out in this desert. So just imagine the sun is setting and you got tiki torches all around you, and they have this big grill that's dug into the ground. They lift it up out of the ground. They take the lid off, and all of these incredible spices just overtake the entire environment because there's so much food. And you just were out there enjoying a beautiful scenery. And so it was just so much fun. And again, it's just all built into the platform. Here's a trip to Thailand, $199. Okay, 5 nights, 6 days. That's insane, right? And so again, it comes. I won't go over all the details for you, but I think you may get the idea. You're able to log into your portal, get access to travel, book it, experience it. We have a back end that shows you what to do to get through customs and just everything you would want to know, especially as a brand new traveler. Maybe you've never left the country before. We really make it easy and simple for you. And so we are just so excited. I thought I might just hop on and share a couple of those slides just to give you a little teaser of what our Dream Trip members get access to. And it's so much fun. We're actually going, Callie, on our 20th year anniversary. Is coming up in January. We'll be on a cruise. So if you want to come cruise with us, you have to get back with Callie. She can get you that information. But timing couldn't be better. We're relaunching this brand. We have some fun features. We're actually giving away a free trip a year. So I don't know if we want to talk about that here today. We can. But just excited to be here, co-founder, and launching this thing, partnering up specifically directly with Anil and Callie. It's really an honor that they've decided to endorse this brand. It just shows you the type of people that we're attracting, which is just high quality people, which is incredible. So excited to be here, and I'm sure we can probably go back and forth. Any questions you'd like to ask, we'd love to share as much more as you would like. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for, number one, taking the time to go through this information for all of our members that are, wondering what this is that I keep talking about, that I keep sharing about. I keep sharing all the videos. So now's the opportunity. I have a couple questions, and I want to also I want to open this up. I am watching you guys. If you have any questions, please type it into the comments right now while we are live so I can ask right now on the call. But number one, how does somebody get involved? And number two, how much does it cost? And I was, the other thing I just wanted to say is some of those things, the slides that you've shared about past trips are on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Tomorrowland, and I've always wanted to go to Dubai as well. Ever since I seen the movie Sex and the City, and they were in Abu Dhabi, and they were in the desert and riding the camels and stuff, I like literally put that on my bucket list. That looks like such an awesome experience. So thank you for sharing, how it was for you going to Dubai, because that's one of the things that's on my list. I mean, I have a passport that I got renewed 10 years ago, and it doesn't even have one stamp on it. So I'm at the point now where number one, I want to provide value to our members. So all of our members that are part of our network, you guys realize that being part of Dream Trips, you can actually write off your travel. So we're doing it's an extra added perk and benefit, but it also enhances your life for your family, your business, your clients, whoever it is that you want to introduce this to. So I wanted to say thank you for that. So let's talk about how do people get started and how much does it cost?
Yeah, absolutely. Great questions, and I'm looking forward to getting some of those stamps on your passport. That'll be exciting. Hopefully, we'll be on the same trip as we do that. So yeah, we have two different tiers of our products. We have our business class, and then we have our VIP founders package. Okay, our business class membership comes with a ton of different benefits, but it's a one-time enrollment of $199, and then it's $67 a month thereafter. Now, what's special about this is when you first enroll, you're actually getting what we call 200 Dream Trip points. And what that is, it's like an online savings account. Okay. And so the moment you enroll, you immediately get access to 200 Dream Trip points, which you actually are able to buy down the cost of our already incredible prices. And so, for example, that Dubai trip, it was $589. If you looked on the top right hand corner, it said you could apply 125 Dream Trip points, which means if you had 200 Dream Trip points, you could buy down that cost an additional $125. So excited about that. That alone brings the value for a member. And then every month that you spend your $67, you're actually getting $67 every single month of Dream Trip points. And so I just love it. It's like an online travel savings account, which is just a beautiful thing. And then, of course, you get access to all of the benefits. You get access to the private booking engine. You get access to our Dream Trips portfolio. You get those Dream Trip points that I talked about. And a new feature, Callie, that we just added, which I'm really excited about, is your build your own feature. Okay, so this is probably exciting for your community. Maybe you want to do leader-led trips, or maybe you want to just even book a private birthday party for your son, and you want to create excursions and hotels and airport transfers, and you want to send that link to a specific group of people. You're able to build your own trip within your own portal. So that's a great benefit there. I just love the value. This is why you can see 5 million people have already purchased this product. It's genius. This is our business class membership, but we also just launched our founders membership. This is actually a limited time offering where you get access to all of the benefits that a business class member has, except you get a couple extra perks. As a founders member, you get one free Dream Trip every single year. Okay, so this is a one-time enrollment of $399, and then it's $145 a month thereafter. Okay, and so again, you'll get those about roughly 300, 400 Dream Trip points right away. You'll get 145 Dream Trip points every single month. Those just keep stacking up. But as a founders member, not only are you getting a free Dream Trip every single year, but you're now unlocking a couple extra VIP experiences. You get 24/7 concierge service. So for the ladies watching, maybe you want personalized shopping. If you've never done that before, you got to try it. But you get it's like having your own VIP virtual assistant. Okay, I've used this for passport questions. I've used this for meal preps. I've used this to help my grandparents find housing. Maybe you want a private chef, or you want a private jet, or you want restaurant reservations. This is really that VIP experience. And then you also get access to over 1,300 airport lounges globally. So if you haven't traveled through airport lounges, it's a different experience. It's like flying first class for the first time. You do it once, it messes you up. You got to do it now for the rest of your life. So our founding members get access to 1,300 different airport lounges. And again, you get that free Dream Trip. Now, I do just want to mention something. I know you didn't ask about this, but all of our members can actually get your product for free, Callie. So if you just go and refer 4 people who come in at the same membership that you come in at, you can get your membership for free. So we have hundreds of people who get all of the benefits of the membership, and they don't even have to pay for it simply by just referring it. Listen, travel it's fun, it's hot, it's sexy. People are going to spend money on it. They just want to know that they're going to get a good experience. They got good prices, and that it's safe, right? And it's real. And we check all of those boxes. So you go refer a couple of your friends, and you can enjoy the benefits for free. And as far as how do you enroll, Callie, they can get back with you and get access to your personalized enrollment link, which will give them access to actually get one of those two memberships. So I hope that cleared some things up as far
That
as how to
did.
get started and the price points.
That did. Thank you. So I want to just make it known, you guys, we are using DreamTrips to curate our own events and everything. So now is the time to get on board, to get involved with us, because I plan on us all taking trips together, and we're going to have guest speakers come in. We'll have somebody from DreamTrips come in and, speak about it, and, all of the amazing things that we have access to inside of this. I see so many benefits now. I could just list them all, but number one, it is a write-off for you and your business, or even if as a personal, if you're a member already of the Beauty Referral Network, this is 100% write-off for your business. This is a business, you guys. I mean, just the amount of savings alone on and having access to all of these amazing perks, I'm already definitely 100% a founder. There's no questions asked about it. I am going to utilize this as a business tool for myself and also for all of our members as well. So I suggest you do the same. And
Mm.
I wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day. I know you're busy with corporate. You're over there with the owner right now. That is such an incredible experience. And you're in Hawaii. I wish I was there. I'm freezing over here in Vancouver, but this is I made it my mission that this is my last winter that I'm gonna spend in Vancouver.
All
So
right.
Yeah, and I wanted to also say to all of you that are watching the information session again, thank you again, Maciah. And keep this in mind. All of you, you have a spa, or you have a yoga studio, or you do wellness retreats, or you have clients that you're working on helping them with their health and wellness, or whatever you have. Imagine putting dream trips or going on dream trips with your staff, with your clients, with your members. Imagine doing a yoga retreat in Thailand or Bali or India, or I know Callie's going to be working on doing dream trips out of British Columbia or in Vancouver Island, because that's a beautiful part of the world with whale watching and lots of outdoor activities, and the ferry ride and Bouchard Gardens and all that happening in that part of the world. That's our intention. But as a business owner, look at all the benefits this is going to add to your existing business for yourself and your clients. You can reward your staff with a dream trip or a membership. You can reward your clients with a dream trip or a membership. Imagine what your business is going to look like a year, 2, 3 years from now, when all these people are enjoying being your client and you're rewarding them with a dream trip. I mean, to all the realtors watching this, I mean, when I worked for Realtor.com and Top Producer, one of the biggest complaints consumers have is they don't know who their realtor is anymore to list their home. The realtors, as realtors, sometimes you forget about your clients. Well, how about the next time you list and sell a client's home, you reward them with a dream trip. You reward them with a dream trip membership. I mean, this is incredible. You can give a dream trip membership away for someone on their birthday, their anniversary. You can give it as a wedding gift. So I hope you're listening and paying attention to where this can go. This is not just about spending money and signing up for something. This is travel. I was talking to one of my network marketing friend owners this week, and I said to him, I go, you have a great product, but here's what I want to share with you. Let's just say we would introduce travel to all your members. He has over 1 million members in his group. Okay. And I said, what if we would introduce travel as a tool to help your network marketing membership save on their travel, be able to rent boardrooms cheaply, hotels, car rentals, airfare, go on incentives trips, celebratory events, rather than doing it in a muggy old boardroom in a hotel. Go celebrate in Mexico, go celebrate in Hawaii. And he said, no, Anil, that's brilliant, because if we introduce travel as a tool to a network marketing company, it's not a conflict. It's not. It doesn't conflict with anyone's network marketing company or MLM when you offer a travel product. So I want all of you to start thinking outside the box and thinking bigger on what Maciah shared. And again, thank you, Maciah, for all the wonderful stuff you shared. Before we conclude, is there anything else on your personal experience with Dream Trips that blew your mind, that you were on a dream trip, something happened and you were like panicking or worried, and it was taken care of, and you were like, wow, this is such an amazing platform to be a part of, because this got taken care of for me? Or what, maybe it was somebody that you knew that was on the trip or in your group that happened. You want to share a couple of those with the group as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And great point. Listen, life happens on trips, right? The unexpected can happen, and it's just so nice to be in a community that people have your back. We are one of the largest groups for single travelers, and I was talking to our owner and CEO Mark Smith, and he was sharing, he would never let his daughter just never would want his daughter just to go on a trip with a random group of people or even go to Europe by herself, right? You have just not to say Europe or anywhere, just anywhere, right? There would be just concerns there, just for her safety. But on a dream trip, you have no problem. Why? Because you have a like-minded group of individuals who have your back, and we've just experienced that over and over and over. So you'll see a lot of single travelers on inside of our groups and our trips. Maybe the husband couldn't work or couldn't come because he had to work, but the wife came and she had the time of her life because she's surrounded by other incredible women and men who are just there. It's a very family environment culture, which is great. We love having a good time. Don't get me wrong, but we get a lot of those types of comments. Personally, I can share that I lost my phone on one of our trips, and it was just so nice because when I'm in a group chat, with a group of other people, I can say I lost my phone. This is what it looked like. I all of a sudden have like 50 people keeping their eye out for my phone. Imagine if you were on that trip by yourself. What are you doing? I mean, I guess you could go to the front desk and say I lost my phone, and you're scrambling around. Somebody, a part of the travelers group, found my phone. They brought it back, and it was just that peace of mind. I almost wasn't even worried about it. And listen, there's times where accidents happen, and I can remember somebody needed a wheelchair at some point. Immediately, our host got on it, got with the front desk, got everything taken care of, brought it to them. They were able to continue their journey on the trip. And so it's a safe environment. It's a fun environment. We've mastered it. So this isn't something that we're trying to figure out along the process as we go. And so, and it's just an incredible experience, a ton of fun. And so I just love it. I love that members feel comfortable traveling around the world to multiple different countries, even domestically. There's so many beautiful places to see within your own home country. And I know I'll just say this in closing, unless you have anything else you'd like to say, that timing is special from an entrepreneur standpoint. This is something that is big, and we're rebranding, we're relaunching. And so if it's this, sometimes in this industry, saying timing is everything can be a little cheesy, but it's true. This thing is going to go to the moon and back. We will go and get millions and millions of members, and people that if you're watching this, people that will hear about DreamTrips. It's just a matter of whether they hear about it from you or maybe somebody else. And so you're just, I can't express enough how blessed you are to be a part of Callie's community, what she's doing, the amount of care she has for you and love she has for you, and she'll never bring you anything that isn't high value. So we're just honored to be partnered with her and Anil here, and just thank you again for having me. I'm looking forward to coming back and hopefully meeting you all on a dream trip one day.
Yes. Actually, when I was on the live the other day, I seen somebody comment that they've met their wife on dream trips. So that was really cool to
Oh
see
yeah,
too.
oh
So,
yeah.
you never know.
There's
Yeah.
probably 5 or 6, maybe 10 examples. One of my good friends, Erica Richburg, not only did she meet her husband on a dream trip, but they got married on a dream trip. So that'll be a
That's
future. Oh,
cool.
one other thing I have to mention: we will have special trips, and we also like to give back. So we've done maybe over 200 bottle schools. So not only will we do dream trips around the world, but we want to leave the country or the location better off than when we first got there. So we do, we call them voluntourism trips, where you can go have an incredible experience, but maybe there's 2 days where we go and paint an apartment complex or hand out soccer balls or build plant seeds in a garden or help build a library. So we're very conscious about not only going and having the time of our lives, but making an impact. So you're a part of something bigger than just travel. So I just want to make sure I threw that out there.
Awesome. I love
Yeah,
that.
and I just want to add as well, folks. Maciah and his leadership team do live presentations practically every evening at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to see a full-blown presentation, I know you just touched on a few slides today. There is one tonight, and the presenters are incredible. Sometimes it's Maciah himself, but they're giving more and more leadership roles to people who are amazing presenters. And you never know, one day you might see Callie or myself being a presenter. So, take to heart where you saw today. I mean, I'm a big believer, timing is everything. It's all about timing. And maybe you are sitting at your desk right now or at home on the couch and you actually wish you were in a hammock under a coconut tree. Well, maybe the timing now is perfect for you to listen to this message. So pay attention to this moment in time.
Right.
Pay attention to this moment in time. This message could be what you've been waiting for. Like Callie said, this is her last winter in Vancouver, and I'm in the Caribbean right now. Like I'm based in Toronto, but I'm in the Caribbean. Why not? Why not? Why not go make the world your oyster like Maciah has shared today? So thank you again,
Right.
Maciah, for all that
Yeah.
wonderful
And
information.
just in closing, I'm looking to partner with my first 100 founders because I need to set the tone and I would love everybody to be on those amazing dream trips with me. So let's hit a goal, let's hit a target to get our first 100 founders in our community on a dream trip with us. That is my goal. Plus, it's 100% write-off, and by the time you've gone on one trip, you've already covered the cost of your first your expense to sign up. So, I mean, it's a win-win. And I'm really excited. I look forward to meeting you on some of the trips too. And thank you again for taking the time. I know that you're really busy with corporate and you're, with the owner right now, and you guys are planning our next dream trips and all of the exciting things. So I wanted to say thank you again for, taking time out of your day to be a part of this and to share this message with our community. To me, that means the world.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to coming back. We'll keep doing this. Thank
We'll
you.
have to plan a dream trip for you guys to come to Vancouver.
That's right. Would love that.
Awesome. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Thank you. Bye.